Libra, welcome to your reading for the rest of April 2023. If this reading resonates with you and you'd like to speak with me one-on-one or face-to-face, you can book a Zoom reading with me, or you can book a pre-recorded reading at www.brattystarot.com. If it does not resonate with you, oh well, no, I'm just kidding. If it doesn't resonate with you, make sure that you're checking for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, and your Jupiter sign for a full picture of what may be going on, okay? So you have the Knight of Wands, Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Two of Swords in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, okay, the Justice card, which is you, and then the Sun card. Y'all always got some amazing stuff going on. Your theme for the reading, lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. Well, we are in Mercury retrograde, so that doesn't really surprise me. Mercury retrograde is about going over old things, all right? And for the Libra risings, you guys have this Mercury retrograde, most of you happening in your 8th house of whole sign system. So this is about death, taxes, not necessarily a literal death, okay, but death, taxes, other people's money, loans, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, secrets, even sex, intimacy, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at this Knight of Wands, which I feel like is just more like 8th housey. Tell me about that Knight of Wands. I only mean because of like passion and all that good stuff. See, tell me about that Knight of Wands. Right, I don't need all those. The Queen of Wands, damn, okay. The Four of Wands in reverse. Why am I getting like a hard to get energy? The Ten of Swords. Tell me about that Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords in reverse. The World, the Nine of Wands. You guys are getting over whatever insecurity you had about taking action towards a specific person or in a particular direction in your life. It feels like you're finally overcoming some form of insecurity or something that was holding you up, something that has been holding you up before, something that is trying to hold you up now or will be trying to hold you up. But it seems like you're just bursting through it with that Knight of Wands and that Queen of Wands. No F's given. You're really just bursting through whatever insecurity this is, whatever issue. It's like you're overcoming it. You're not afraid anymore. The Nine of Wands, the world. You're closing out some crappy cycle, basically. You're still standing, you're fighting for something, you're finally completing whatever this is. What's that Four of Wands in reverse? The Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, I would be honest, for a lot of you, you're like, yeah, I don't really care about my emotions. Okay, because I do feel like something got you down in the past, and now you're just like, why? I look hot. I don't know why I just got Paris Hilton in my head, but for some of you, you're feeling so sexy or so hot that you just really don't care about the insecurities that emotional inconsistencies or emotional issues has caused you now or in the past. It seems like you're getting over it. So I'm not mad at it. You have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it was a feeling of like feeling taken for granted, taken advantage of, etc., which kind of caused you to disconnect from yourself, a lack of trust of self, etc., having a hard time making a decision. Page of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Cups, all for nothing is what I heard. Seven, yeah, and then I see the Seven of Pentacles in reverse behind that. I feel like it was about a relationship that really just went sour of some sort, but it feels like you're just moving on. This is pretty simple. You have the Three of Wands. And, if it's not about love specifically, for some of you, a lot of time, money, energy, etc., has been wasted in some kind of family dynamic or in regards to some kind of relationship that you were trying to uphold. So tell me about that Three of Wands. Can I have one more for this? Yeah. Four of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So you have the Three of Wands, you have the Emperor in reverse, and the Five of Cups. So where do I go from here? where do I go after I completely gave my money, my heart, my time, my energy, my savings, whatever it is? Where do I go after this? It feels like you have the confidence to pursue something. You have the confidence to venture out, to go out there, etc. You're not feeling, I don't want to say you're not feeling as stable, but with the Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, it seems like you're kind of going backwards a little bit. It's almost like a back to the drawing board energy for you. Like you're going back to the drawing board with something, like something that you thought you could count on, something that you thought you had in the bag, something that you thought you could keep, doesn't seem to be working. So it seems like you're going back to the drawing board. So, you know, for instance, maybe you tried to collaborate with somebody in regards to work and they ended up being, you know, a POS. Okay. They ended up being a piece of crap. And then you ended up like regretting sharing all of your ideas, trying to work with them, etc. And now you're like, okay, well, I thought I had that in the bag. Now I got to go back and turn this thing around and find somebody else to collaborate with or whatever it may be, which, like I said, is very much Mercury in retrograde energy. And this is about other people with that Three of Pentacles. So you have the Knight of Cups here. Tell me about that Knight of Cups energy. The Four of Swords. Strength and Nine of Cups. It seems like while you're minding your business and you're doing your own thing, you're hanging out, you're having a good time, you're chilling, you know, it's like you're finally able to move on from something, which is bringing you a little bit more comfort, bringing you a little bit more independence from a happy level. And then for some of you, you may have somebody new coming in with that Knight of Cups. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be new. A little more. The Hermit. Okay. So you could have a Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but keep in mind it could be any sign because this is a general reading. So if there's nobody that you're talking to as of right now, there could be somebody that comes in trying to sweep you off of your feet, offering you love, giving you flowers, I don't know, whatever you deem as romantic, it's happening. And what this is doing is it's showing you what you deserve. It's showing you how you should be treated. For others of you, this could be somebody that you're already talking to, but it feels like it's a healing connection after a long time of pain or something that rubbed you the wrong way. And it's making you realize a lot about yourself as well. And for others of you, this could be a sense of creativity. There could be something that you're creating in private. And I say that because the Four of Swords and the Hermit is more like solo energy. It's more like I'm taking time to myself, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And it could be to produce something, I want to say, that is maybe like a passion of yours or a strength of yours that brings you a lot of happiness. Whatever it is, it's for you. And, you know, sometimes that happens. Sometimes we need to get our ass kicked in order to get back up and realize how badass we really are. So we have the Two of Swords in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. One more. All right, I'm going to take them because I love you. Okay. King of Wands, the High Priestess in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse, Lovers in reverse, the Fool, and the Two of Pentacles. This almost feels like something that you've put off, that you're not doing anymore. What is this Lovers in reverse? The Knight of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is behind that. So there's something that you've avoided for a while, and I feel like you were just distracted before or you had other things. But it seems like you're not putting this on the back burner anymore, whatever it is. You feel confident enough to take action. You're kind of getting over your emotions. I don't want to say you're getting over your emotions, but the emotions that are inhibiting you in some way. And so something that could end up bringing you a lot of financial success, you're not avoiding it anymore. It seems like you're actually taking a leap of faith to try to do this, because it's going to bring balance into your life. And it could be something of a creative nature. I heard beauty. Okay. Some of you are getting a beauty procedure. I don't know. Anyway, some of you have Venus in the 8th house, I heard. Sorry, I don't know. That's for somebody. What's that? 2 of Pentacles? The Devil. Something was definitely throwing you off your rocker, and it could have been about a masculine energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, but it could be anybody. At the same time, I see the Queen of Wands here in your energy. And then I see the King of Wands here. Now the Queen of Wands is showing up in your energy, but you're going from a knight to a queen, which is kind of interesting. So it's like you're taking action, and then it's getting to this point where you're reaching this sense of confidence. You're accepting your shadow side, you're accepting your past, you're accepting what is, what isn't, what was, what will be, etc. And it seems like there may be somebody here who's causing you to tap into your potential, that's making you realize something about yourself, something that you can finally bank on, is what I heard. And it could be something from a creative pursuit, or it could be a relationship. For others of you, if this is specifically about love, you have finally decided to start being more careful when it comes to love, when it comes to choosing a partner. Hold on. What is that song I just heard? Is it I Love You by Eminem? I Love You More is what it's called by Eminem. So that's kind of a dark song. So if you're not into that, don't listen to it. But I don't know why I heard that. I heard that song though. But I feel like in your life, things have really not been equal very often when it comes to love. And that's pretty important for Libras, right? Libras like balance scales. And so it feels like you're choosing things or choosing people that choose you. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Now I just heard Choosy Lover by Aaliyah. There's something that you've given up on. 9 of Wands in reverse, World in reverse, 4 of Cups. And it's caused you to be completely exhausted. And you're getting to this point now in your life where you're starting to realize where there was unrequited love. You're starting to realize where people have taken advantage of you in love, which made you feel disconnected from them, disconnected from self. But this is like your coming out story, or well, not your coming out. I mean, maybe, but this is maybe this is like your breaking glass ceilings moment. This is your breaking down doors moment. This is you realizing this is who I am, this is what it is, etc. And you're just going with it. You're having some kind of good karma or good luck coming in with that Wheel of Fortune. Can I get one more for that? And it's, yeah, Ace of Wands. It's some new opportunity. It's because you've accepted what you can't change. You've accepted what you can change and what's in your hands. Because it's like, it's one thing, like, if we accept what we can't change, right? But we also have to accept what we can change. And knowing that a lot of the power is in our hands. What's that Ace of Wands? I'm just curious. It was something that you've given up on before. Nine of Swords in reverse, 9 of Wands in reverse, 9, 9. Somebody made you feel like you couldn't be, look, or do a certain thing, or look a certain way, or be a certain way. I don't know why I'm getting that. Somebody tried to pull the wool over your eyes in some way and tried to make, yeah, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 9 of Swords in reverse, the 7 of Cups. Somebody tried to I don't know, make you feel like you couldn't be something or have something. The Justice card. The Two of Wands. So this is you choosing you. This is you venturing out. This is realizing where things have worked, where things have not worked, what is good enough for us, what is not. Are we good enough for the things that we want? Are we a vibrational match to the things that we want? Making important decisions based around where we want to go, not where we were. Because it's like, it's interesting because it says you've done this before. It's like, okay, do we want to do this again? Are we doing this before from a past life where now we're continuing in on this life towards the same thing, so that way we can actually pursue it and accomplish it? Because for some of you, there was either, if you believe in past lives, for some of you there was something that you were supposed to accomplish in your last life and you didn't. I heard North Node square, and then it doesn't give me the planet. Maybe Sun, maybe Venus, like in your natal chart. Maybe you have North Node square something, or something is squaring your North Node. There may have been something that you didn't do in a past life that you're supposed to do now, or there was something that you were supposed to accomplish in this life, like early on, and you ended up not doing it, or you got distracted or whatever, but you had to go through that because you had to turn from the Queen of Cups in reverse to the Queen of Wands in the upright, where you have that confidence. You're not like, like, all right, we all get like that. So we have the Sun card, which is the bottom line for everything. So this is fire energy again. This is like confidence, etc. 9 of Cups in reverse. The Strength in reverse. The Tower in reverse. 6 of Wands in reverse, 3 Pentacles in reverse. So this is like telling you, with that 3 Pentacles in reverse and the 6 of Wands in reverse, you don't need anybody's validation to be able to accomplish something. That's the beauty of it. Especially when people tell us that we can't do something, doesn't it make you just want to push harder? You know, what's interesting on this is I see the Sun here, which is kind of reminding me of the Chariot card a little bit in this deck. Because the Chariot is on this wagon, and it's it has these 2 horses. And this is about you having the confidence to do something. I mean, look at this. You see in the background of this, you see a wolf chasing this woman. You see like a dragon or whatever chasing her, but this chick is on fire. You know what I mean? Like, she ain't worried. Look at her holding her balls of fire. She looks crazy as hell. And anybody who did anything in this life was a little crazy. And so it's about having the confidence to just go in and up, you know what I mean? About having the confidence to just do it, about making it about yourself for once. Everybody else, you know what I mean? With a reason. Advice? Oh, honey. You got the 7 Star Sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. Then we have spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So you've done this before. I feel like it just means you started something. You started something that you never finished. I feel like this is the time, especially if it's from a creative standpoint or a relationship standpoint. Maybe you met a person that you thought was going to be your end all be all, but that was just the catalyst, or that was just the training wheels for your future person, or you started to take a poetry class and it was like really fun, blah, blah, blah. But those were just the training wheels for the book that you were supposed to write, or the screenplay that you were supposed to write, or whatever it may be. And so there's something that you're creating, whether it's a relationship, whether it's something from a creative standpoint, a new sense of who you are, but it's something that's going to allow you to express your true authentic self. And you're going to realize it here. Yeah, look, soul gifts and training. It's time to step it up. Wow. This looks amazing. You have the confidence to go after it. Now do it. Don't sit around and wait for somebody to validate you. Okay. So this is amazing, especially like if this is a relationship, you're gonna have somebody that's coming in that's very worthy of you, and somebody that's going to awaken something in you. And if not, this is you finally creating that thing that you always wanted to create. Okay. So Libra, it was an absolute pleasure to read your cards. If you'd like to speak to me one-on-one or face-to-face and book a reading with me on my website at brattystarot.com, I'd be more than happy to have you. Or you can book a pre-recorded reading with me as well, www.brattystarot.com. If you enjoyed today's reading, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'd love to hear from you in the comment section. If you're into creative writing and you would like to read my content, view my website, brattystarot.com, and look under channel messages, or visit my Instagram and or Twitter. Thanks so much, Libra, and have a good one. Peace out.